What is up, guys? This is Kobe here, and I'm level 170. I was actually just really bored one day. I decided to stream something that wasn't MapleStory at first, so I didn't really put up the YouTube notification notifying you guys that I was streaming. But then I switched over to MapleStory anyway, and I still didn't, let it out. So I do apologize for that. I pretty much skipped an entire episode's worth of training, but I did train pretty fast. If you want to see some raw uncut training from level 144 to 170, you know how Star Force training time really plays out, because I don't think I've actually showed you guys that entirely. But the link is in the description if you want to see how fast I was able to get through it. It took me roughly 2 hours from 145 to 170. Total time was only 2 hours, and I know 2 hours is like not too fast, but it's not too long either, so I'm pretty satisfied with how long that took. But anyway, we're gonna get into my stats. 270k clean range at level 170. Compared to other characters, this is actually really good, especially since we have the Pennant of the Spirit and 0% final damage. So with that, we just have the ratings for Star Force. We have 143 Star Force in total. We're done funding the character. We got a whole bunch of, you got a nice flame on this, 133 dex in total with 6% dex. Other items have like 9% dex or 6% dex potentials. It's just a lot of good stuff overall. And this is my bow, 279 attack, 101 dex, 6% attack potential, and a 5 attack Von Bonso. Secondaries is 6% attack. Everything else is just 6% dex with at least 10 Star Force on them, other than this in this, because they can't get 10 Star Force, and this can't get any Star Force at all, as well as these three as well. But we are actually going to see what our buff range is. So let me put on the big buff right here. Put on the sudden lag. Interesting. There we go. Okay, I don't know what that was about, but we're at 379k with just that alone. So we're just gonna go ahead, pop Maple Warrior, pop concentration, and then there's one more skill I have on 9 that I need to pop in. We're at 431k buff range without a charged weapon at all. That puts us at roughly over 5k dex, which I'm really happy about, because there's a lot of characters who I don't really make as a 5k stat. So it's really nice, and because of this, I think I am ready to go to Omega. So actually, wait, Union Board. I need to show you guys the Union Board real quick. Anyway, ever since I made that little Star Force video, I actually put my Dark Knight in some gear. Well, not necessarily gear, but just gave it a one-handed sword and a shield with at least 10 Star Force on both of them to be able to take advantage of the damage a little bit more, because since that actually works. And when you go to the Union raid, it's kind of funny because the Dark Knight is using Dark Impale with a one-handed sword. Doesn't make any sense, but it just works that way. But yeah, we are at 5,170, 330 away from Master. Burning is coming next week. I'm gonna be burning the Nightwalker. I just gotta get to the easy levels. Unfortunately, KMS only has burning up to level 130, but that's still going to be really good. So expect the episode kind of like the first Battle Mage one, where I go from 10 to 141 in a single episode's worth. So it's going to be really fast. I'm going to see if I can beat my Battle Mage's time of around 2 hours to get to 141. But I am really hyped to train that Nightwalker. I got to make sure to get more money for them funds. Dojo is tomorrow. I got to do them on all my characters, just be able to get that to get that money to begin with. But yeah, it's actually going to be really nice. But that's how it is. Let me show you guys right here. 5,170, 144 million Union damage because, the Dark Knight with the one-handed sword and the shield. And now we are on our way to Omega Sector. Apparently I can't Maple Guide there unless I finish a certain amount of quests. But there is a quest that lets us go there immediately. We just have to accept this, and just stuff starts happening, out of the random. I just saw like a tiny little explosion on top of me, and the game just lagged a little bit, and we are, for fuck's sake, we're here. So I'm gonna be doing the old routine If you guys remember from the Blaze Wizard episodes, or Battle Mage, Thunderbreaker, something like that. Well, not Thunderbreaker. Thunderbreaker was strong enough to one shot, so he's still there for quite a while. But I am going to be at UFO HO3, which is the best Star Force app in Omega Sector, until 185. Reason being is because I can't one shot. If I could one shot, I'd be there all the way up until 200. But at 185, I feel like it'll be safe for me to go to FES 2 and then stay there until 193ish or so, and then after that I just go straight to Haven and get to 200 there, or maybe even 196, or FES 4. We're just gonna test it out because I actually have liked FES 4 quite a bit here lately. I just need to do some battle stats in each of those maps when I get to that level range. Since I am 10 levels behind, our damage here is going to be quite disgusting compared to when I was hitting around 4 mil at Kerning Tower. Of course, I'm not as many buffs as I was, but I'm hitting 2 mils here. So I might want to charge that up, and then especially use, the Monster Park buffs, Gold Potion, Red Potion, Green Potion. We'll use the Damage Potion and a Cake just to guarantee us 496k range, and that's without a fully charged up soul. And we're hitting 2.5 mils for the most part, 88 crit rate, so I will be critting most of the time. Hyper is hitting up to 3 mils, so not too bad. If anything, I'll be 3-shotting on average. I can't argue with that, especially since the more I'm gonna be leveling up, that 3-shotting is gonna change to 2-shotting, so this map's just gonna get even better. But yeah, this is what I'll be doing until 185. And here comes a long motherfucking grind. So what you are seeing right now is a clip from the live stream of me training my Bowmaster to 200. After I hit 189 last night, I decided to, hit the bed, figured I'd, go ahead and level up tomorrow. When I woke up, I thought about streaming it. So that's pretty much what I did. From 189 to 190, I had 5 Monster Park runs because it was Sunday. And you can get the EXP coupons from Monster Park on Sunday, as well as all these, all the good bonus EXP and whatnot. And after that, I decided to go to Forsaken Excavation Site 4, which in my opinion is better than Forsaken Excavation Site 2. Unless you have Kishin, then Forsaken Excavation Site 2 is better. But KMS doesn't have Kitchen, so Forsaken Excavation Site 4 is the way to go for me. I figured that should be the place, that's going to be the place where I go to from 190 to 200, or, just to get to 200. I figured I might as well just skip Scrapyard. I don't really care about Scrapyard anymore. With FES 4, now in the mix of my grinding routine, then really no point to go to Scrapyard. And after that, here I am, level 200. In case you haven't noticed by the music, I am in Vanishing Journey. I have achieved the 5th job of the Bowmaster. I've got all the skills except for Guided Arrow, because I don't really want to get Guided Arrow, to be honest with you, and I'm still trying to save some money, so I figured I get all the skills for the Bowmaster. I'm going to do a video showcasing Evolve, but I mean, I can't show it to you guys right now if you want me to. I'll just, see, you have to have the bird summon and then just use it, and then boom, the bird turns white, does a shit ton of damage. I'll cover more about it next time. Mage, Maple Union. We will take a look at our Maple Union system. We are at, it takes some time to load. Give it a little bit. Maple Union is no small. Okay, here it is. 5,200 Eden levels, and I'm actually gonna get the master pretty fast, and I'll tell you guys here soon. The Bowmaster is right here. I decided to take off my cannon shooter, even though people prefer 20 flat strength over 80 flat dex on a warrior main, but this guy has 2 more pieces and does loads of unique damage, so I said, I might as well just put the Bowmaster on here just to get some extra unit damage in here. And now I am at 151 million, well, 151.9, super close to 152. That's 50 million more than what we started this series with. That's crazy. So I think that you've gotten this far, and we're gonna get even further, because I'm about to tell you guys something. Bowmaster's done, but I'm gonna be doing a mix of Nightwalker and Shadower next, the thief classes. I know Shadower was also a heavily recommended class, but the thing about Shadower is I'm going to be skipping the first 120 levels. Reason being is because with this anniversary patch coming out in a few days, that means Pink Bean is coming out as well. Pink Bean, getting that to level 100 will give me a potion from level 1 to 120, to skip the first 120 levels of a character, and I'm going to be using that on a Shadower, since I don't really need any very important links or so. So, Burning Event on the Nightwalker, Pink Bean potion on the Shadower. It's great. And then just get those 2 to 150. I'll be doing the Nightwalker episode next to 150 in just one episode. Shadower 150 in just one episode. And then after that, Master Union, here we come. And then I'll get the Nightwalker to 200 and then the Shadower to 200. And then I don't really have a next, a class that I want to do after that. So you guys can feel free to suggest what you want to do after the Nightwalker and the Shadower. But yeah, that's just my go-to plan for now. But that will be the fastest route for me to get to Master Union, and I am really, really, really looking forward to it. Just to feel like, just 2 more characters to get to 150, and boom, here we are. Yeah, that'll get me to 27 attackers on the board versus the 22 that I have now. It won't expand the board until I get to 6,000, but I will be pretty damn close to 6,000 eventually. But yes, that is it. I just wanted to get that news in for you guys. Look forward to the Nightwalker, look forward to Shadower, and look forward to a ton of anniversary videos as well. I'm definitely going to be getting those out, because this is a new, concept for the anniversary. We're getting never before seen events. I want to cover these events. I want to do them first, because I, can't get on KMST to do them. But yes, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. That is if you want to. I'll be bringing back some more great content to you guys later. Peace out, everybody. How was I just gonna sit there acting like I forget something? We have definitely forgot something. We are reviewing the Bowmaster right now. Let me go ahead and tell you guys something. Bowmaster was awesome. It was amazing. It was great. It was so good to grind. I feel like this was definitely my fastest grinding session to 200, hands down, especially at Twilight Perion. I didn't think I'd be able to get to 190 to 200 that fast. I expected the stream to be like 5 hours of grinding alone, but in reality it was less than 4. Um, really had an amazing time grinding the Bowmaster. The mobbing is amazing. It's very similar to that of Dark Knight. Well, Dark Knight doesn't have good mobbing. What the fuck? But the concept, I guess, because you know this skill right here is fuck. Okay. Let me go buff up. But the mobbing skill that Bowmasters have, in macros. I hate this game. I pressed the wrong button too. Okay, anyway, this skill right here is very similar to Dark Impale in terms of range and whatnot. You know, you just gotta jump and attack. Really helped with the mobbing a lot. And then Arrow Platter also played a major role. So for you guys training Bowmaster, don't forget to use Arrow Platter. The planet turret lasts 30 seconds, so remember to plan it every 30 seconds. There's also the Phoenix that I should have at the end of this macro right here. You know, except for Evolve. You want to have Phoenix up, have that up, have this defense skill up. The third job one, it gives, well, not defense skill, but you lose 40% defense, but you gain 40 attack and 40% damage in the process. That's a must. You must have that up. But yeah, Bowmaster was fucking sexy as hell. Like, it was so good. I don't think I'm gonna have, you know, something might not even come close to it. Something might, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but I'm pretty sure Nightwalker isn't gonna come close to this at all. People are telling me that I'm about to give up Nightwalker. Well, I'll tell you right now, if you think I'm about to give up Nightwalker, I'm best beat the fuck